Yo, welcome back. So, we have another beautiful day today. I was pulling into the park today, spent some time with the Lord, make some more content. And as soon as I pulled in, I saw that there was a football game going on, right? Both of my boys played on this field here. This is where I come to pray. And as I pulled in, I saw the home team playing the away game. It's a Pop Warner League. The Lord referenced 1 Peter in this particular verse. I don't know who this is for. It's for somebody, and it's what he wants me to talk to you about today. And he showed me something very cool. So last night, my oldest son, who I coached here when he was 5, and I coached him here for about 7 or 8 years. And then he went on to play middle school ball. And then he went on to play high school ball. I was with him the whole way. I was after every game I'd come back and debrief with him. Other coaches would rally around him and try to refine his game. He really had times of frustration. Dad, I just can't get this. When it comes to different blocking techniques, when he's nose guard, lining up across the center, shooting the A gaps, slipping past the center, avoiding the blocks, getting sacks. It's like I constantly have been coaching him as a coach and even as a dad after he went to middle school, mentoring him to try to look, in this situation, you're getting better, but these are the little course adjustments that you have to do, right? And I poured all of myself into him as best as I could. As a result of that, he and I have built a very strong bond, so strong. And it's a mutual respect for each other. And he knows that I'm just trying to help him. And that it's because I love him and I want to see him successful. Well, he led me to that verse in 1 James. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, knowing that the testing of your faith leads to steadfastness, right? And let steadfastness have its full effect, to be perfect, lacking in nothing. Last night, they played a team that was expected to run up 40 points on this team. Last year, when my son was a junior, he was playing varsity, and I'm still there's some gaps in what he needs to develop, and it's kind of put it in the Lord's hands, but I was like, ugh. Well, last night, he's starting strong side tackle, and he's also starting nose guard. They destroyed this other team, and when I'm watching him in the stands, I'm looking at him. His form is perfect. He always was a little slow off the ball. His speed was perfect, or his quickness was perfect. He had a couple sacks, one enormous sack they stopped this drive of the other team up the field, and I'm coming unglued, right? And they ended up winning 31-21. Just dominated this team that actually beat them last year. The first game of the season. So we went home, and as usual, I debriefed with him after the game, waited him to come home from school. And I said, this was so gratifying for me because everything I saw you do on the field, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. I said, you paid your dues. You stuck with it, and you did it. You did it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you that you hung in there, and you're doing everything right. You're on top of your game, and it's become fully part of you. I'm so proud of you. So now, come here, and the Lord references that verse in my mind, thinking about my son's kind of trial. Count it all joy. What he didn't see when he was in the middle of it was what happened last night. Because he was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on. He was in the middle of the trials, learning, constantly refining. But the end result of that refining is his skills are steadfast. His mental approach to the game is steadfast. And he has confidence and wisdom, right? And he's a force to be reckoned with. That's what James was talking about. And so I go over there, and I'll post a clip of this. So I go over there, I sit on the bleachers, and I watch these 9-year-olds play. I'm watching them in their trials. I'm watching their coaches yell at them from the sidelines like I used to do to my kids. And it's like, wow, I wonder where these kids are going to be when they get out of their trials that they're going through right now. Learning the sport. Guys, that applies to all of our lives in our trials. We have a Father that's course correcting us through our trials. And it's coming from a place of love because he wants to see us successful. Don't push him away. Don't push him away. He only wants the best for you. Trust him. Trust him with all your heart, soul, and mind, and acknowledge him in all your ways. He will make your paths straight, just like he did for my son in football. Whew. That's a message right there, people. Don't forget it. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Because the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. You will be unshakable, and you will be lacking in nothing. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. I hope it's as beautiful as it is here. Talk to you soon.